You are the stars of the hour. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday if I missed you already. But it is your season since the sun is currently in Sagittarius. I did all of the mutable signs tonight because we have a full moon in Gemini, your opposite sign, coming up on December the 7th at 11:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This full moon in Gemini is conjunct Mars, which is also in Gemini in retrograde. This is lighting up your seventh house of relationships, marriage, contracts, dealings with other people like business partners, equality, so sharing, interpersonal style, things dealing with other people. Because you figure if your first house is all about the I am, myself, my things, me, then the seventh house is about other people and their things. Well, eighth house is about other people's property. But, seventh house is all about your relationships and how you deal with others. And with Mars being there right now, it can be going one or two ways or a blend of the mix. It could be Mars again is the planet of war, of aggression, but it's also the planet of passion and action. It is a fire sign like yourself, which denotes action and authoritative natures. Aries is the first house of the zodiac, and Mars rules Aries. So usually Mars has the energy of getting shit started, getting things done. So that could be influencing your relationships in a positive manner or a negative manner. Take it how it fits you, because of course every Sagittarius has a different birth chart. Just because your sun sign is Sagittarius, or if you're watching this for your rising or moon, make sure you know how to read your whole birth chart. And if you need any assistance with that, I made sure to make the thumbnail of this video a astrological map or alignment of Wednesday's full moon. So all you have to do is get your own personal will or natal chart from any free site like astrology.com or Cafe Astrology, and just compare your birth chart to the new or current sky math, which will be happening, daily, but up until Wednesday, the thumbprint or thumbnail is Wednesday when the full moon is at its heightened. So you just basically line them up side by side and make sure that your personal will starts on your rising sign, and turn the full moon astrological map to the rising sign as well, and it'll show you where the planets are today versus where they were when you were born, so you can see what's being activated in your chart and whatnot. Go from there. I can already tell that it is going to be a powerful week for you, because you have two major arcanas come out with the tarot card, one being the moon, which is perfect for a full moon reading. It says, listen to your intuition and pay attention to the signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations that will make everything clear. And that's perfect, because the bottom of the deck you had the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is somebody that is trapped in their fears or trapped in some type of mental anxiety. The Nine of Swords usually talks about illusion of being trapped, or you trapping yourself with negative thoughts or repetitive thoughts or an unclear mind. The card says unfounded fear. You're expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation. Sleepless nights, so refocus your thoughts. Again, listen to your intuition. Divine orchestration is at hand. Nothing happens by accident. That's one thing we know. Especially if you're watching tarot, you understand the power of energy, the power of God, the alignments. God don't make no mistakes. So listen to your intuition, and that is where your fresh start is going to come, because this is the card that flew out. This is, that flying energy. This is what's currently in your energy, that Jupiter energy, the will. And Jupiter just went direct in your 4th house. So Jupiter currently is in Pisces right now, which will be your 4th house energy of home, roots, family, self-care. This, excuse me, this is the perfect time for you to focus on your new beginning, your foundations. It says a fresh new start, the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel, or a new vehicle. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Jupiter is all about good luck, rewards, and the wheel, always turns. There's cycles in life. What goes up must come down, and vice versa. So, if you have been going through this Nine of Swords energy where you feel like you've been trapped in your head, or Mars is giving you, that mental disharmony, because again, Mars is in Gemini. Gemini is the planet of thought, communication, thinking. It rules the 3rd house. And since you've had that energy of Jupiter and Saturn moving through your 4th and your 1st house, let's see, where's Saturn at in your... So your 3rd house. So again, Saturn, the planet of karma, discipline, has been in your 3rd house of Gemini as well. So just understanding your chart, understanding the alignment of the stars as above, so below, can give you a lot of clarity on any Nine of Swords energy you feel in. It's an illusion. It's the mind tricking you. It's the ego tricking you. The intuition comes from your higher self. The intuition knows past, present, and future. It knows the direct path to your highest timeline, your ascension, to growth, to your wheel of fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Claim the Wheel of Fortune by the Moonology card says, unleash your kindest self. So that's deep, because I'm thinking, I keep bringing up Mars being in Gemini, your opposite sign. So again, Mars and the moon on December the 7th will be highlighting and lighting up or activating your 7th house, which is, again, the house of relationships, partnerships, friendships, cooperation, collaboration. So if you're having, relationship issues or trouble at work where you have to work with people, coworkers, or your sisters, siblings, kids, anyone that you have to cohabitat with, the Manifestation Moonology deck is advising you to leave the past behind. So whatever strife or whatever Nine of Swords energy keeping you up at night or disturbing your dreams and your peace of mind, leave it in the past. It's over. It's done. It says, reveal what needs to be seen. I love synchronicity because that is what the moon is all about, especially the full moon. The full moon is all about bringing illumination to what was hidden. The sun is directly across from the sun during the full moon. So the deepest, darkest depths of our emotions are being brought up to the surface to be illuminated, to be seen. And look at how big and bright that moon is. This card is the full moon in Cancer card, but the Cancer house is your 4th house where this full moon is going place. So again, it is all synchronistic of how, the 4th house is where Jupiter is right now, your planet of expansion and good fortune and rewards. So if you want to claim the good fortune and the wheel turning in your favor, what you want to do is embrace the Cancer energy, which is your maternal energy, your feminine energy, your nurturing side, your kindest side. Think about how a mother treats her children, how they nurture their child when they're having nightmares or bad dreams or they're unable to, find peace. They show them love. They show them compassion. You don't yell and scold your child for things that they don't know. You teach them. You guide them. You mold them. You got a lot of cards that came out with this manifestation deck. It says, reveal what needs to be seen. Let your fears dissolve. Ashe. So again, the nine of swords energy says unfounded fear. Fears or negativity that comes about because you're expecting the worst. Expecting the worst is the quickest way to manifest the worst. So if you want to manifest positivity, the wheel turning in your favor, leave the past behind. Let your fears dissolve. Reveal what needs to be seen. And unleash your kindest self. Keep your heart open, it has at the bottom of the deck. So don't close yourself off being entrapped in that nine of swords energy. Don't let the mind trap you. Open up to your heart, open up to your emotions. The moon, the Cancer energy. Let your inner emotions fuel your passions. Use that Sagittarius fire to bring warmth to whatever coldness is in your heart. I'm going to end this with a question because this is the Soul Truth deck, and they say the moon is the representation of the soul's deepest integrity, your inner self, the self that is not readily seen by everyone. I don't know if you're watching this for your moon sign, your rising sign, or your sun sign, but whatever your moon sign is would reflect how you deal with your emotions, and especially what house your moon is in tells you a lot as well. But for this week, I'm asking Spirit to provide a soul path question so that you can keep that in your mind and meditate as Mercury turns retrograde on December the 22nd until mid-January. Mercury retrograde is all about the re-examining, revisioning, reviewing all of the things of the mind, communication, writing is coming forth. So I don't know if you're a writer, but journaling, things like that. Mercury is the planet of change, mutation, technology, communication. It's an air or mutable, because Virgo also is ruled by Mercury, and that's an earth sign. But Mercury retrograde asks us to look within and gain control of our emotions by aligning them with our mind, letting our heart and our mind work together instead of closing one or the other off. The question that came out is, how can I surrender even more in this moment? Ashe. So that's perfect. Surrendering to your higher self, surrendering to your heart, surrendering to what your soul really wants. So again, it said, listen to your intuition and pay attention to the signs from the divine. Revelations that make things clear. Ask yourself, how can I surrender even more in this moment? It says, it is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the will. Let go of the will. You see how she got her hands on the wheel? Yeah, now that's an angel. So don't you have your hands on the wheel. What they say, let go and let God, or Spirit take the wheel. So it says, let go of the will and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. I love synchronicity. What it say? Reveal what needs to be seen. Trust, it says, and have gratitude for even that which you cannot see yet, because you know it's on the way. You have faith. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Ashe. Today's mantra is, I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. Ashe. I hope you have a wonderful birthday season, Sagittarius, and let this full moon enlighten and illuminate all the greatest gifts. Pay attention to where your fourth house is, what sign is there in your chart. Again, you can find that at a cafe astrology or any website that deals with natal charts for free. Until we meet again, see you in the High Vibing Club. Peace.